Hello again, you guys, and welcome back to a yard sale video. So before we hit up the yard sales and try and find cool, unique stuff to flip online for profits, I want to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Vendoo. If you've been watching my channel for any amount of time, you'll know that I've worked with Vendoo for a while now and that I personally use their service every single month. I pay for it myself, I swear by it, and that is why I continue to work with them and recommend them to you. Essentially, Vendoo is a cross-posting software. It allows you to take one master listing and push that out to multiple platforms. So if you like to sell, for instance, like I do on eBay, Poshmark, Etsy, and Mercari, I use Vendoo by importing my original listing straight from eBay. Everything comes through: the photos, the weight, the dimensions, the description, all of that valuable information will come straight into Vendoo. And then using that interface, I am able to easily and simply cross-list that item onto multiple platforms. That puts my item in front of so many more potential buyers and increases the chance that I will sell that item quickly, which is exactly what I want. As well as that import feature, I personally also choose to opt into the delist and relist feature. Essentially, that means when an item sells on one of these platforms, I'm able to go straight into Vendoo and pull that item down from every single other platform that it is listed on, meaning I don't have to go into like 3 or 4 different apps to make sure I don't accidentally sell the same item to a different buyer. Reseller nightmare. Vendoo also recently added Facebook Marketplace to their list of marketplaces that they do support, and they have a whole list. You should definitely check it out. It's not just limited to the ones that I mentioned in this video. There's a whole bunch more too. If you're interested in checking them out and seeing if it is right for you, then you can go ahead and use the link down below. It is an affiliate link, but it does give you a sweet deal if you want to give them a try. Like I said, this is something that I use every single day in my business. I have been paying for it out of pocket for months now. I'm going to continue to do so because it is so valuable. And quite frankly, it's the only way that I get anything cross-listed, because otherwise I procrastinate and I come up with excuses. Vendoo takes all of that away because it is so quick and so simple. So thank you again to Vendoo, and let's get yard sailing. Sorry. Do you mind if I put these down? Is that okay? Thank you. Question, how much do you have on this costume? Oh, is it?
Is it on the table right there?
Oh, I see it. 5. Thank you very much. Oops, I'm sorry. And then, would you take any less for this backpack by chance? It says 20. Okay, I'll do that. Thank you very much. So I got 20, 22, 22.50, 25.50 all together. There is 25. And 26. There we go. Thank you very much. You can just keep the change.
Oh, thank you.
Of course. Thank you all so much. You too.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the other thing is, you know, some nights are I don't screen will hold up, but like, we have a fairly small church as well. There's a ton of kids that we have up and so it's going to go away like 20 or a
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
Very well, thank you.
I've talked to parents, you know, yeah, that'd be great.
I think I owe you. Oh, thank you. I think I owe you 50 cents.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Careful of not using that, so I'm going to keep it on the down low and give it to these sets of parents. Yeah, and then they can tell. You all right? He went walking around to see what he was.
I appreciate it very
you're
much.
welcome.
Thank you. My goodness, it's warm.
It's very warm.
Wow.
I'm ready. Okay, the jewelry, that was. I think that's hers. Yeah, I'll give it. That was 50 cents. How much do I have? For these two things? Oh no, you had the other stuff. Okay. All right, this is $2, and then so $2.50. And I'll give her that. Okay. Oh, really? Oh, thank you.
I'm sorry it's so little, but
That's okay.
thank you.
How much is that?
I got $1.
perfect.
Thank you all so much. Have a nice day. All right, you guys, welcome to my haul. So it's not a massive haul, but I'm happy with what I found. There is one item missing that I'm going to point out right away. It is the Daniel Tiger trolley playset with the figures. I paid $2 for that particular playset. Unfortunately, the trolley did not work when I got it home and tested it out with batteries. And yes, as per usual, my kids have stolen it prior to me filming this video. I don't think they'll be keeping it for very long, honestly. I think it's just the novelty. But what I'm actually going to do is sell the figures and like all of the little accessory pieces that came with it. When you opened up the lid, there was like the little vest and the hat and the stop sign and all those kind of pieces that went with the trolley. So even though the trolley itself doesn't work, that's okay. I kind of took a chance knowing that it may not. And for $2, I can definitely resell the lot of figures and then the lot of trolley accessories and make plenty of profit on that. Okay, next we have these rather unusual looking shoes. So these are Fila Easy Slide Skelly Toes, I believe is what they're called. Yeah, it says there on the sole. And the comps for these are pretty good. These sort of, these kind of glove shoes, I suppose is what you could call them, where you have like each individual toes. They do tend to sell quite well. So when I see them and they're in good condition, I do go ahead and pick them up. These ones I paid $3 for, and I'm hoping for around $25 to $35 for those. I got one pair of Teva sandals for 50 cents. These sell all the live long day for me. They do have a little bit of wear to the soles, to be fair. I will highlight that in my listing, but they also are not just the plain flip-flops. They have all the kind of like crisscross to them, and then they do have sort of a very subtle pattern going on here. Teva usually has the size down here and a style number, that S/N 8840 I think is what this one has, so I can use that to find the exact name and look up exact comps as well. I also picked up, let's do Mike Wazowski next. I picked up one costume. I am really looking for costumes right now because Halloween is chasing us down. It's gonna happen, God willing, and the creek don't rise, and I'm definitely looking at listing Halloween things here very, very soon. I usually start sort of late August into September. All of those fall items, all of those sweaters, those boots, those Halloween costumes, and just generally like fall and Halloween themed things. And I don't have many costumes on hand. Well, I have a few, but not too many, so I'm definitely kind of keeping my eyes peeled, no pun intended, while I am at yard sales at the moment. So this is not a Disney store costume. That would be better if it was, but it is an extra large, and I have a feeling it's actually an adult size. It's quite large when I get it out. It comes with the body piece. It comes with this eye that kind of like slots onto the body piece. It also has the shoe covers and the long sleeve t-shirt that goes underneath, so it's a complete costume, and I paid $5 for this. And then lastly, at the sale, I picked up this backpack. I did pay up for this. They wanted 20. I asked them if they would take any less, and we settled on 15, but really that was because of the comps that I pulled up. I think that I can get a decent amount for this backpack, especially with the colorway. My comps kind of told me that they were going anywhere from 38 all the way up to like possibly sort of 60, 70, 80. There was a few little spots. I've managed to clean the majority of that up. This is the Surge 2 Transit backpack. Always make sure you're looking up the exact one that it is, otherwise your comps just are going to be all over the place. But overall, like I said, in really, really good condition, and this colorway I cannot find on the resale market at the moment, at least from the time that I was making this video. So I'm probably going to list it a little bit higher, probably around the $50 to $60 mark, I would say, which would not be a bad flip from like a $15 investment. All right, and then this yard sale. So this is actually my first time ever finding this brand. Unfortunately, I did notice a little chip underneath, just like a very, very small one underneath the spout there when I looked a little bit closer, but I kind of love it, and I couldn't find this pattern as of yet anyway. There's a little bit of like imperfection here, but it's not rough to the touch, so I think that's sort of from the factory potentially. Obviously has this cherries print to it, and it is, I'm going to butcher the name, bear with me, Wachtersbach, I think that's what it is, West Germany. You wouldn't know I was half German, would you? I didn't do myself proud then. Oh well. And I think it's a creamer potentially, just judging by the size of it, but it was only 50 cents, and like I said, first time I've ever picked up this brand, found it in the wild, happy to do so. This can be a bit of a bolo depending on the piece. All right, and my final thing was actually after I paid for that creamer, I just saw this sitting on the table and I decided to take a closer look. So for $1, it's the Living Kabbalah system. I cannot say that I am familiar, but it does seem to be complete. So it has the level 1 book, and then it has all of the, I'm guessing, CDs. It is complete, and then it has even all of the inserts and stuff in it as well. So for $1, really, that's a no-brainer. These kinds of sets can do really well, and it's worth taking the risk for me just to pay that and to figure it out when I get home. It looks like I could get at least sort of $38 for this, but I'm hoping to shoot a little bit higher. We will see. All right, you guys, thank you so much for coming with me to today's yard sales. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here and you like yard saling and flipping stuff online for a profit, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and the bell notification so you can come back and yard sale with me some more. As always, if you're looking for a friendly Facebook group to ask any of your reseller questions, you can come and join mine, Thrift Nice, link down below in the description. And lastly, if you're on the hunt for any fun yard saling or thrifting themed merchandise, t-shirts, fanny packs, face masks, any of those kind of things, I have a Teespring store linked down below as well with all kinds of fun stuff. All right, you guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.